Hey, fourth graders. Good to see you again this week. Just want to thank you for tuning in each week for your ELA lessons. It's been great teaching to you through the computer. We just only have a couple more weeks left of videos, so I want to go ahead and get started. And we are going to start today's lesson is actually our last standard for the year. So I know I'm excited about it. I hope you are. Our last standard, fist bump. Good job. Way to learn so much this school year. So RI.4.8, remember RI is reading informational text. That's nonfiction. And we're going to explain how an author uses reasons and evidence to support particular points in a text. So we'll go ahead and get started. The author will include reasons and evidence in the text as to what the author wants the reader to believe. Okay, evidence. What is evidence? Well, I think most of us know, but we'll just review it. Evidence is facts or information indicating whether a belief is true. And yes, that is Miss Rader. That's Miss Rader using the magnifying glass to find that evidence. And you would use that evidence when you are reading to make sure you understand what the author is trying to tell you. So we're going to dig deeper and use our magnifying glass to find the evidence in our reading today. These parts of the passage give readers more information about why they should believe what the passage says. So the passages that we read or the nonfiction books that we read, they're giving us information and facts, but actually the authors wanting us to believe them. So we have to have evidence for ourselves to know what we believe. So as a reader, yes, Miss Rader has been reading a lot too. I hope you all have been reading. You're going to ask yourself as a reader, what does the author want me to believe after reading this passage? And what reasons and evidence is the author using to prove the information is true? So when you read something, you're actually forming your own opinion about things, and you're using evidence from the author to make you form that opinion. So, as readers, it is important for us to understand what technique, and technique means a way of carrying a task, an author uses to support particular points in a text. So there are 4 ways to identify the author's reasons and evidence. Yes, 4 ways. 1 is to state facts and statistics. That's numbers about the topic. Hard word for Miss Rader to say. Statistics. So stating facts, and I'm just going to say numbers about the topic. And there's also way number 2 is to interview an expert on the topic. So if you have an expert to give their opinion, then that's easier for the author to make you believe what they believe because they have another person that they've interviewed. And give several details about the topic. That's way number 3, is to give several details about the topic. And the 4th way is to use other people as a counter argument about the topic. So getting other people's opinion about it. That is a way that the author gives evidence to support their belief. So I hope you are out there right now paying attention to me. If not, wake up, sit up, pay attention. Because how does the author prove a point? Number 1, stating facts and statistics or numbers about the subject, interviewing an expert, they include several details, and they use other people's opinion to support that argument. Now, are you ready? Let's play a game with this. Number 1. Students should be able to have recess daily. Research shows it will actually help them perform better in class. Having the opportunity to exercise, talk, and play freely allows students to better concentrate once in the classroom. Dr. Steve Robbins from St. Jude even says, robbing students of at least 20 minutes of recess daily is detrimental to the success of their academic achievement. So, which way is the author using evidence to support what they believe that students should be able to have recess daily? Do you know? Do you know? That's an interview, correct. Look at the evidence that Ms. Rader found. It is in red. The evidence that this is an interview is that the author says, Dr. Steve Robbins from St. Jude says, and there's our quotation marks. Okay, so that was an interview. Number 2, are you ready? Try the new Mrs. Clean laundry detergent in stores now. Mrs. Clean washes away stains like no other product on the market. It is made with all natural ingredients that are healthy for your skin. Unlike many of its competitors, Mrs. Clean does not contain harmful chemicals, which can irritate your skin. Also, the stain removing power is out of this world. Simply throw your clothes into the washer, and within one cycle, Mrs. Clean removes 99% of stains. Your clothes will look as good as new. So try Mrs. Clean today. You definitely won't regret it. Okay, which way is this author trying to get you to believe that you need to use Mrs. Clean? That's right. They are providing several details. And look at my evidence. It's in red. It washes away stains like no other product on the market. Sorry. That's detail number 1. It's made of all natural ingredients. Detail number 2, does not contain harmful chemicals which can irritate your skin. Detail number 3, and your clothes will look as good as new. That's 4 details in the paragraph. So yes, that is the way the author is showing you that, is by giving you several details. All right, question number 3. In the early days of the United States, the country was divided into 2 sections. These sections were known as the North and the South. They disagreed on many things, including population, the economy, and the rights they felt states should have. Because of these differences, our country went to war. The Civil War began on April 12, 1861. The Confederate forces surrendered finally, and our country suffered the loss of around 620,000 men and women. Now, which way is the author trying to get you to believe what they believe about the Civil War? Do you know? Do you know? Facts. And I saw some numbers in there. Yes, they are stating facts and statistics. Remember that's numbers. In case you need to see Ms. Rader right there. Yes, give me the facts. Let's see. They are in red, the evidence. They disagreed on many things, including population, the economy, and the rights they felt states should have. The Civil War began on April 12, 1861. There's some of those numbers. And they lost around 620,000 people to the Civil War. So there's our numbers. So moving on to our last one. Number 4. Many parents tell their kids it's too expensive to go out to eat on a regular basis. But if you add up the cost of groceries, the gas it takes to travel to and from the market, plus the time, effort, and energy it requires to cook, I believe it's more than worth it to eat out. Wouldn't parents want the extra time to spend with their kids instead of in the kitchen cooking and cleaning? In addition, you could save on electricity, but not using the home oven, dishwasher, or even water to hand wash the dishes. To me, it's a no-brainer. Oh, what do you think the author did for this passage? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Let's see. I see some people. I think they did. They showed an example of another's viewpoint. Many parents tell their kids it's too expensive to go out to eat on a regular basis. So they're using many different viewpoints for that one. Great job. How many did you get correct today? I hope you got all 4 correct, those 4 ways. So just don't forget. Okay, don't forget. When you read, look for reasons and that evidence to support what the author is trying to get you to believe. That is very important. Always look for evidence of what they're wanting you to believe. So I want you to go ahead and get ready for your work. I believe that you'll do tomorrow, dealing with RI 4.8, and I will see you on Wednesday. Take care. See you later.